This is WRHS News. We begin tonight with breaking coverage of one of the most devastating natural disasters in recent U.S. history, the 1989 San Francisco earthquake. Striking at 4:05 p.m. on October 17th of 1989, this powerful 6.9 magnitude quake shook the San Francisco Bay Area to its core. The center of destruction was located near Loma Prieta Peak in the Santa Cruz Mountains, but the tremors were felt across hundreds of miles. In a matter of seconds, lives have been changed forever. The quake caused massive destruction across San Francisco, Oakland, and Santa Cruz. The death toll now stands at 63 people, with more than 3,700 reported injuries. Homes and highways crumbled, fires broke out, and neighborhoods were left in chaos. The financial cost is staggering, with early estimates putting damage at over $6 billion. Joining us now is reporter Nick, live from the Marina District, one of the hardest hit areas in San Francisco.
Thank you. I'm here in the Marina District, where the scene behind me is one of heartbreak and resilience. Fires erupted shortly after the quake when gas lines ruptured beneath the neighborhood. Firefighters worked for hours to contain the blazes. The Marina District was particularly vulnerable to the quake's force. Many homes here were older structures, and as the shaking began, buildings rocked violently, some collapsing in on themselves in seconds. Survivors are still in shock. I spoke with John, a local survivor who was inside his home at the time of the earthquake.
What up? Yo, I'm John. I'm a survivor. So, day of the earthquake, scariest day of my life. Like, peep the fit though, yeah. But during the day of the earthquake, it felt like the ground was shaking. We all thought it was gonna stop, we thought it was just a little earthquake. But it just kept on going. We tried to get outside. I got my family, we made it out. We thought that was the safest thing to do. We looked around, see what our neighbors were doing. They were all outside too with us. We were all scared. We had no idea what was going to happen. We turned around. Our house and some of our neighbors' house had fallen in, and there was just cracks everywhere in the ground. Scariest day of my life. And, I was lucky. Me and my family, we made it. But not everyone did. It was a very tragic event. A lot of people lost their lives, sadly. And a lot of people made it, though. And we came together as a community to get through this struggle. And I think that we did the best we could in the situation. I'm just grateful to God that me and my family made it out alive and safe. That's all I got.
It's a story we're hearing again and again. People helping neighbors, digging through the rubble with bare hands, trying to find their loved ones. Emergency crews have been working around the clock, but access remains difficult in many areas due to debris and instability. Major infrastructures across the region have also been severely impacted. Power outages have left thousands in the dark. Phone lines are down, and public transit has been suspended in many places. 20 minutes before Game 3 of the 1989 World Series of San Francisco Giants versus the Oakland A's, the earthquake struck and the stadium was shaking uncontrollably. Here we are with video footage from this terrible moment before the big game.
Yeah, sports fanatics. All the, there was only one store. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. I think I was working.
A powerful reminder of how quickly normal life can be shattered. The earthquake struck just minutes before Game 3 of the World Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Oakland A's. With many residents already home or gathered in bars and stadiums to watch the game, some experts believe the timing may have prevented an even greater loss of life because it kept people off the road. Across the Bay Area, shelters have opened for those who have lost their homes. Community centers and local groups are stepping in to provide food, water, and basic supplies. President George H.W. Bush has declared a state of emergency and has deployed aid teams to assist in rescue and recovery efforts. It will take years to fully rebuild from this disaster, but the courage and compassion shown in these first hours remind us of the strength and unity of the people here. That's all for tonight. We'll continue to bring you updates as the story unfolds. For now, we urge you to stay safe, stay prepared, and stay informed. This is WRHS News. Good night.